Shankara Sadashiva Chandrasekhara Shankara Sadashiva Chandrasekhara Chandrasekhara Gauri Shankara Chandrasekhara Gauri Shankara Chandrasekhara Gauri Shankara Chandrasekhara Gauri Shankara.
So the effects are nothing but the cause itself in different forms. The pots are nothing but clay in different forms. The waves are nothing but the oceanic waters in different forms. But the material is the same. Gold is one, but the ornaments are many. But all ornaments are different forms of the same cause, the gold. In the same way, from Brahman everything has emerged out. That ultimate reality itself is in different forms, misinterpreted by our mind, is the world of plurality. This is what he was trying to prove logically. In spite of all these proofs, in case a man says, no, the world is real, he has pointed out that he will be jumping into three pitfalls in logical absurdity. That in case you say so, then the reality, the world is real, then the reality is finite. But the world comes and goes, changes. So then that it is eternal and immutable and changeless, the reality, the truth, is negated. The Shastra has no validity, number two. And number three, Lord is a liar. As Lord Krishna has already indicated in the 9th chapter of the Gita, that these are all, the names and forms are in me, but I am not in them. And when you search for me and reach my state of consciousness, you find these are not in me. This great grand statement of the Lord will be falsified in case you say, no, the world is real. These three objections are not acceptable to wise people. They are contrary to the subjective science. They are contradicting the scientific statements of the great rishis. Therefore, it is not okay. Continuing.
Atah prithang nasti jagat paratmanah prithak pratitistu mrisha gunadivat aropitasyasti kimarthavatta adhishthanamabhati tatha bhramena.
Ataha, therefore, in the light of all the arguments which are supported by the direct statements of the Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad itself, ataha, therefore, prithak nasti jagat, jagat, the world of plurality, has no existence apart from Paramatmana, that ultimate reality, the Atman, the Self, the Supreme Consciousness, in which we are projecting the world of plurality by our mind. Prithak pratiti tu mrisha gunadivad. In prithak pratiti, you are. No, we are not contradicting. You and I, we are perceiving the world of objects, emotions and thoughts through our equipments of the body, the mind, the intellect. True, we are seeing it. We are living through it. But these pratiti are mrisha, they are false. Just as the snake in the rope, waters in the desert, they have no existence at all. The ghost in the post, they have experience, no doubt, but they are pratiti. They are only an apparent illusion of reality because of the mind projecting. The mind projects because the intellect in its tamas is not able to recognize the reality in its true nature. Gunadivada. Example is like the guna, like the properties. Sugar is sweet. Any objection? Sometimes I'm very democratic. Any objection? Sugar is sweet. Sweetness is the property of sugar. Now sugar minus sweetness, what is there in your pocket or in your bowl? In a bowl of sugar, we remove all the sweetness. What remains there? So sweetness, the guna, itself is crystallized, is sugar. Sugar is nothing but sweetness. Sweetness with weight, shape, crystalline is sugar. Right? The guna must be riding upon something. But the guna is only a projection. The essence is consciousness, the ultimate reality. Like a gunadivada. Gunadivada, just as the various gunas, various properties. The beauty of the flower, it's a guna. But the beauty, when you remove, there is no flower. The beautiful flower is not there anymore. The fragrance, the beauty. These are the properties, gunas, riding on the name and form called the flower. So when the gunas are removed, it's only name and form. It becomes Japanese flowers. My kutia is full of it. Plenty of beautiful flowers, no fragrance, no softness. And if you put your nose in it to enjoy the fragrance, you start sneezing 7 times, guaranteed, because it is full of dust. It looks a flower, but it is not a flower. The gunas are not there. Gunadivada. Aropitastasthi sya asti kimarthavatta. Aropita, that which is projected upon it. Kya arthavata, what reality it is? What reality is there for the serpent? It can frighten you so long as you are seeing it. You can feel that it has bitten you. You can feel that you have burning sensation in your body. All is true. But the moment you see the rope, pain has ended. You know that you have not been bitten because a rope cannot bite you. I thought it is a snake bug. In the same way, the world of plurality that is being now projected by the mind. Once the mind has been folded, you rise above the mind, quieten the mind completely. The world of plurality perceived with the mind will no more be available. As in deep sleep, when the mind is no more functioning, the world of plurality is not perceptible to us. is not available for our direct experience. Adhishthanam abhajitata brahmena. Because of the Brahma, because of that delusion in you, there is the illusion outside. So all these are only on the adhisthana, on the substratum, on the rope, on the pillar. We are projecting our mental image due to the non-apprehension of the intellect. The mind projects the various misapprehensions. Tatha brahmena.
भ्रान्तस्य यद्यद् भ्रमतः प्रतीतं ब्रह्मैव तत्तद्रजतं हि शुक्तिः इदं तया ब्रह्म सदैव रूप्यते त्वारोपितं ब्रह्मणि नाम मात्रम्
Bhrandasya yadyad bhramata pratītam. A bhranda, one who is deluded, whatever pratītam, whatever he is experiencing, in the error of his judgment, Brahmata. Brahma, error of judgment. I thought that it was a snake. It is not that. Now I know. But so long as you are taking it, you suffer the entire persecution of that non-existent snake. In the same way at this moment, Bhrandasya, one who is deluded, who is full of, because of his wrong judgment, he sees pratītam, appears that the world is plural, plurality is there. Edyad brahmata pratītam, brahmaiva tad, that all that projections that you are seeing, the names and forms, can only be Brahman. If it is all Brahman, then how is there plurality? Bhrandasya, you are slightly off the head. Bhranda, mad. You are slightly mad. Slightly mad means deluded. Because of the delusion of the mind, the illusory world of plurality appears to be there, which are not there, but appears to be there. Brahmata pratītam, brahmaiva tattad. That all that is nothing but pure Brahman. Even when I am seeing the waves roaring and thundering and frighteningly mighty and powerful, foaming and lathering, they are all nothing but the peaceful ocean. Disturbed by the winds, the waves have risen. Even when I am looking at the coast, I am really looking at the post, and the post is also looking at you. But the post is worried. Why you are afraid of me? I am only an innocent post. But then you are not seeing the post. But between the post and you, there is the terrible, monstrous ghost standing. Similarly, even though I look at you and get frightened because these terrible, monstrous, corrupt people in the world outside, Swamiji, this world is bad, bad. What am I looking at? The pure, perfect God. But I am not seeing the God in you because of my bhranda, my delusion. I see only what I am projecting. So since I am a rascal, I see everyone a rascal. If I am a good man, I will say that, after all, they are all good. But he did that, he did this. That he must have done it by a mistake. Never mind. He is good, essentially good. You see everything essentially good. It's all a question of your intellectual or mental projection. Rajatam hi shuktihi. in the seashore, sometimes the sun's light reflected, you suddenly see that, Lord is really great. How He knows that I am so hungry, that I have no money, I am unemployed, I am hungry and thirsty. Here lies a few coins, shining, silver coins, shining. So you get up from where you are sitting down and slowly go where these shining pieces, 3 pieces are shining. And then you look all around, is there anybody in the seashore? Nobody. Then you sit down there and then pick it up in your hand and play as though nobody, everybody thinks that he is playing with the sand. What he is trying to get is those coins. And when the coins are come in the mind, you look at it, it is 3 pieces of shell. The shell shining in the light of the sun appear to be in my illusion and delusion because of my hunger, and I have been thinking of money, 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 and money projected. There are the coins lying down. I picked it up. You might misunderstand it's a silver piece, but actually what you saw is nothing but the shell, the mother of pearls. Rajatam hi shukti, shukti, mother of pearl, shell. That which you saw, the silver, is true. You saw it and you examined it from your point of view twice, thrice. Can it be? Will it anybody to throw it there? But how can it be? You enjoyed, thought over it and decided that no, 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 no. It's all Lord's Leela play. He has kept it only for me. You go there, pick it up. Rajatam hi shuktihi. Idam taya brahma sadaiva rupyate. This Brahman is not something that lies above the clouds and you will meet him after death. If you have satisfied all the church, mosque and the temple and lived an honest life, you will get a chance of seeing God with a long beard. No, it is not. Everywhere you are looking. Wherever you look on the surface of the sea, you are looking at the sea. Though what you are seeing is only the waves, you are looking at the sea. Even though you are seeing the serpent, you are looking at the rope. Even though you are looking at the ghost and getting frightened, you are looking at the post. Think. What are you seeing and everything? You are conscious of everything. What? The names and forms projected by my mind. Where? In consciousness. That is the reality. These projections are constantly changing. As your mind changes, the projection also changes. Now this place is very beautiful. Why? Your mind is beautiful. Let your mind get disturbed. You get a cable that so-and-so died or so-and-so died. There afterwards, that's the worry. No more, I will never go there. Why? Terrible place. It is there that I got the information that my son died, my father died, mother died, whatever it is, associated with ideas. The moment I get up and howl at your indiscipline, I don't know why I went there, I should not have gone there. I am going tomorrow itself. This beautiful Siddhabari can become a hell for you if only I invoke in you that mind. And it is so simple, because you are all egoistic. So, if I crush your ego a little, Immediately the whole, Siddhavali is gone. But if you go on saying how you are wonderful, you are glorious in your body, and each one is, oh Swami, you are wonderful, you are so spiritual. How did you come here? Oh, what changes? What progress? There is no place in the world as Siddhavali. It is all a question of your mind. When you are loving your wife, oh, it's a heaven, she's an angel. The moment you get angry with her, oh Lord, save me from her. I don't know why she is after me. You understand? This is all. Anything is good so long as it is, your mind is that attitude. As the mind, so the world is only a projection of the mind, and if the mind is gone, there is no world of plurality, neither good or bad. There is only the Brahman alone. And this Brahman is idantaya. This is a pronoun used for showing the nearest. Isn't it? That and this. That is a pronoun to show far away. So that gate and this tree, meaning the tree is nearer to me. That tree and this table is nearer. That table and this shirt is nearer to me. Ay. That shirt and this body. That body and this mind. That mind and this intellect. That intellect or thought and this consciousness. Now, this consciousness can never become that consciousness. Why? Because there is no this nearer than Brahman. It is your subject. You are the nearest to you. There is no nearer point to you than you. So which is Brahman? Idantaya. The absolute this is Brahman, the most nearest. Anything else in the world is that, with reference to this self. So which is the self? This. So that if anybody comes and says, Swamiji, what is this Atman? This. Which this? The absolute this. But I don't understand. Do you understand that? Yes. Remove all that and then come to this. All things, everything in the world is an object with reference to the absolute subject, this idantaya, as this. Brahman, the supreme reality, is ever present. Idantaya Brahma sadaiva rupyate. All the time. Even when you say that I don't know, even this I don't know is, you are conscious of it. It is in the light of consciousness that you are saying that I don't know. How do you know that you don't know? That I know. Who is knowing it? That I don't know. I am knowing it. That is you. You are sada at all times rupyate, is self-evident, ever available for your direct experience. Because it is you. You need not ask anybody's permission to suck your own thumb. Why? It is mine. Hey, to suck your thumb, I must ask, may I? Isn't it? This is me. I can any time. Similarly, this is the subject. Any time you are in it. You are never out of it. Only thing is, you are not realized. Idantaya rupyate tva aropitam brahmani nama matram. Then what is this all? Aropitam. Projected in the Brahman. And what is it that is projected? Nothing is projected. Only Nama, Rupa. Nama, name. Rupa, form. Form and name, your mind projected. And you cannot project without a substratum. That substratum is Brahman. You are not today able to see the Brahman because you are too much identified with the name and form. So call your wife, ask her to sit down. Honey, sit down here. And you go on looking at her. Remove her name and form. You see Brahman sitting there. I tell you. Brahman is not anything new. Idantaya. Everywhere. Your enemy number one. Make him sit down. Take his name and form. What you are seeing is Brahman. It's only that you have to undress her. Undress the name and form. So that is why. What is Vedanta? So simple. Undress and embrace. Undress your Nama Rupa, name and form. Your name and form and their name and form. Without you removing your name and form, you cannot remove the name and form there. So long as you are conscious of your name and form, you have got the ego. The stupid ego can see only names and forms. So you first remove your name and form. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am not limited individual. I am all-pervading, eternal, immutable, pure consciousness. Everything is lighted up by it. I am the knower of it. I am only a sakshi. I am not involved in it. Then you look around. There is nothing to witness. So I am not even a witness. Then what am I? Idantaya Brahma Sadaiva Rupyate. At all times it is available. It is not on a muhurta. On a Sunday only, Jesus is available. On Friday only, Allah is available. This great Brahman is anytime. Anytime. Any place. Bathroom, sit down. Remove your name and form. Brahman. It is not necessary that it must be in a temple, it must be Benares, in the Ganges banks. While dipping in the Ganges, you realize, sit down in any corner. You strip off your consciousness that you are the form and name and look around, there are no names and forms. You have to cry out as Shankara will cry out, hey! What has happened? Where is the world gone? It was just now here. What happened? What happened? It was never there. The serpent is gone on seeing the rope. The ghost is gone. Swamiji, where does the ghost go? The ghost goes from where it came. Where it came? You can't say that it came from the post. So then where did it came? It came from my mind. Then what happened? It went in my mind. Just as your dream came in your mind and ended and disappeared in your mind. Similarly, this world of plurality is only projected by your mind, created by your mind, sustained by your mind, painted it as good and bad by your mind. And when the mind is gone, there is no world at all. Tvaropitam brahmani nama matra. But the only thing is nama and rupa, name and form. Here is only name is said, because the form also there is no space in the meter. So Shankara swallowed form and only said nama, name. Nama matra, it is only a name. That snake that I saw was only a name. That ghost I saw was only a name. A name only because of the form. Name and form removed, what remains is Brahman. Brahman playing about in name and form is the world of plurality. God is playing all around you at all the time. Name and form. But you are seeing only name and form. And then you say that it is a black, it is a yellow, it is a blue, it is a green, it is a nice man, tall one, short one, good man, beautiful, ugly. See, this is all, you are talking of everything of the name and form only, not of the Brahman at all. Nama Rupa. Atah param.
अतः परं ब्रह्म सदद्वितीयं विशुद्धविज्ञानघनं निरञ्जनम् प्रशान्तमाद्यन्तविहीनमक्रियम् निरन्तरानन्दरसस्वरूपम् निरस्तमायाकृतसर्वभेदम् नित्यं सुखं निष्कलमप्रमेयम् अरूपमव्यक्तमनाख्यमव्ययम् ज्योतिस्वयं किञ्चिदिदं चकास्ति.
Hi, sorry, if name and form is removed, it is the Atman, the Brahman, that self, the Om, and if the names and forms are gone, what remains is that Atman, the Brahman. You say that Atman, and then say it is not that, but it is this. Okay, what is this? Because the student is still standing at the intellectual level. He wants data, information, so that he can conceive in his intellect what that is, what God is, or the reality is, the truth is, the self is, the spiritual essence in you. In the world outside, through your BMI, in the world of OET, in all your transactions, the intellect is the subtlest equipment that you are available to you, and you try to understand them. It is all right when it is regarding the world of objects outside. But when it comes to the subject, the intellect, by his usual habit, wants the teacher to explain what that Brahman is so that I can conceive it. Now, if the teacher from the very beginning tells you the truth that you cannot conceive it by the intellect, then you say that you are bluffing. Why? Only up to the intellect you know. Beyond the intellect you have no idea. And you don't want to give it up because you got your rational intellectual capacity after millions and trillions of evolution, and you have come with this new toy into this world, and we are playing with the intellect and trying to understand this and that, endless varieties of toys available in the world of objects, emotions and thoughts, the objective world. So in the objective scientific world of technology and science, you are very efficient. Why? It is all the play of the intellect. And when the individual is told that beyond the intellect lies the infinite beatitude, you don't want to give it up. A child who got a teddy bear as his birthday present, that night the child will not sleep unless the teddy bear is with him. He doesn't want to give it up. Why? It's a new toy that he has got. So that he has to play with it. Even at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the night, he won't sleep. And the father gets angry, the mother gets angry, everybody gets angry. That the child cries for the teddy bear, and he wants to play the teddy bear. He doesn't want to go to bed. And the father, stupid father, all fathers are stupid. They have no idea of the psychology of the child. He goes there and says, "Didn't I tell you?" Pluck it from the child, put it on the bureau, high up, and says, "Go and sleep." Out of the fear and the sound with which the father is talking, the child goes to bed, but he will not sleep. He will not sleep. Why? He is worried. My teddy bear is there and somebody will take it away. I tell you, you don't know, the whole world is wanting that teddy bear. I am the only because that is the greatest wealth of that boy. He has got it only just now. It is then that the father then struts out to his bed because he is sleepy, he is tired of the work, and therefore he goes to bed. When the father is gone out, the mother gets up and says, "Baby, keep quiet, I will take it." She goes and takes the teddy bear and says, "Look, let that teddy bear be sleeping, because poor teddy bear is also sleepy, baby, and let us sleep, and we three together. Mummy this side, you that side, baby, and then the teddy bear between us. Let us sleep. Now put your hand on the teddy bear, and the teddy bear is not now afraid of anything, because you are there responsible. Look after him, and he will sleep. Oh, the teddy bear is already sleeping. See that? How the teddy bear is breathing? Who is sleeping? The baby is consoled. He is also sleepy. And when the baby has slept, the poor mother, for self-preservation, brings it, takes it out, puts it back again where the father has left, because tomorrow she wants to survive. You see? And the child sleeps, and the father gets up, and the first thing he looks at, and he thinks that, yes, our baby has been trained. It's not that. It is so. So that this preoccupation of the mind cannot be ended until your mind is transcended. But an ordinary man, intellectual, highly developed, a scientist, research scholar, he will not accept the idea that drop that teddy bear and come away to the embrace of the reality. He says, what? Give up intellect? Whee! Now, the student who comes to the teacher is a highly intellectual. He wants to know. And his question or demand is that the teacher must explain what reality is. The words cannot explain it. It is beyond the language. Language is made up of words. Words are sound with meaning. There cannot be a word without a sound. Understood? Very eloquently I am talking. Without sound there is no word. But mere sound is not a word. Aduli vesinia pruyu satuto priya sarrindu priya chuluba daputo priya jinju kopia rutiu. This is all a series of sounds, no meaning, is not the word. Thus when a Telugu man, two Telugu people are talking, I listen to the noise. Two Tamilian people, I listen to the noise. When an American talks English, I listen to the noise. You understand? So words, word is sound with meaning, common to both of us. So when I say door or window, you understand, I understand. Both of us made noise. Window, door, cat, dog, camel. But you know the meaning of that sound and therefore you say, oh yes, camel. See? Dog is sitting on the camel and both of them are trying to enter the door, but they cannot and therefore they look through the window. You understood it because all the words, sounds or symbols are understood by everybody. Now, words therefore can express common experiences, physical, mental and intellectual, and language is efficient in communicating experiences. But suppose there is an experience which is not gained through the body or the mind or the intellect, transcending them when you reach. That experience, whatever that be, cannot be expressed in our worldly language. Because worldly language has got a vocabulary, words, to communicate common experiences, physical, mental, and intellectual. But other than this, if there is an experience, language cannot communicate. So the rishis or the masters, the prophets will have to say, there is God. God is in your heart. He is beyond thought. Beyond. What is that? It is. Now, I cannot say it is like this or like that because your experience are limited, physical, mental, and intellectual. Without these equipments, if there is an experience, it cannot be expressed. A man, a guru hanging from a branch of a tree with his teeth. Down below is a lake, let us say. Deep down a lake. And he is hanging there. At that time the Guru Shishya goes and says, oh Guru, tell me what is Brahman? Why? The moment he opens the mouth to say that, boom. It's beyond. How am I to then? Thus words cannot explain the reality. And yet, all scriptures are explaining and describing God. And God cannot be explained or described. Then who? The scripture explains it. With what? With the words. But then explain to me the word. No, words cannot describe. Words cannot describe. And yet with words, the scripture explains God. Swamiji, it's a contradiction. You are making a fool of us. You are talking something nonsense. Contradiction. No. That is the glory of a scripture. It explains the inexplicable, describes the indescribable. See? How does he do that? By using words. Why? Only the intellect can understand and grasp. The student at that time can understand only in words. So words are to be used. To explain what? That reality. What is that reality? Which words cannot describe. See that poor teacher? That is why their hair goes white. Because they are cornered. And the disciple is standing there with a lathi in hand. Batao? Batao? Is it? You pose as if you know the reality. If you know the reality, spill it out. Or the marungam. The teacher has to use it. He uses the words, common words that are available in our marketplace or in our home, our day-to-day language, but uses it in a technical way. Each word that we use have got two connotations. One is its dictionary meaning. The other is its suggestiveness. Just as when you ring the bell in the temple, when the tongue reaches the metal, bang, there is a harsh sound. And afterwards, there is a warbling note of sustaining noise, sound, which slowly dies away. Every word has got one bang meaning, which is recorded in the dictionary. But when you use it, it has got a ring. Honey, darling. You take the dictionary immediately. Honey, H. Honey, that which the bees collect and put there. Oh, this is the honey. It has got the suggestion. You are a honey. I fought with all the bees and suffered and then got you. To enjoy the sweetness. You are honey, honey, honey. My house is right on the sea. It's not a floating boat, two-storied building. It only means that it is very near the sea. Though I am saying that it is right on the sea, you understand it by its dhwani, by its suggestiveness that is near us. Last Saturday, oh, you did not come. What a fool you are. The red ran. Red is a color. It cannot run. But the red ran, he has understood. That red horse called Prince ran, on whom he had bet 3 weeks, lost. But last week he did not come. He won. So Prince wins only when you are not there. Red ran. That donkey is coming. Donkey is coming to the ashram. What to do? We had a fax. Donkey faxed? Yes. Who is he? My brother-in-law. That stupid ass is coming. Now when I say, you don't think that a donkey is coming, but in the context of it you understand who you mean. Suggestiveness of words. Thus, all words employed in all scriptures describing the Lord are not words, adjectival words used to describe the Lord, but all of them are pointers pointing in what direction I must hold my mental attention in search of Him. See that? The road signs, everything. Somewhere about 10 kilometers away from Siddhabari, you can see a board there on the roadside, Siddhabari. You read it, Siddhabari. I wanted to come to Siddhabari such a long time. Good, and you sat under it, had your breakfast or lunch, and took the car and went back. And your host, thinking that no, the fellow will not come another 24 hours, he reached there, back again within 2 hours. Hey, you went to Siddhabari? Yes. How, you flew? No, in the car. So they all look at each other. How was Siddhabari? Beautiful. Perpendicular and horizontal. But are you sure it is Siddhabari? What are you talking? I read it. S-I-D-D-H, Siddha, Bhari. I read it. It's beautiful, white, with black letters. What? Black, white, horizontal, vertical, what? On the roadside, what you saw was only a pointer, that you are on the right road. Proceed in that direction. And yes, I also told him that. It is said Siddhabari 10. Siddhabari 10. 9th I did not see, but 10th I saw. And there you took the breakfast and came back. No. 10 is 10 more kilometers in the same direction. If you go, chances are that you will reach that destination that you want to reach in the same way. The Supreme is always indicated. It is all indicative definitions and not descriptive definitions. God is not described, but majority of us accept it as description. He is all love, all kindness, He is infinite, He is eternal, omnipotent, omniscient, He is ever present, everywhere present, and you conceive a God who is sitting there above the clouds, all kindness, all forgiveness, and He will forgive whatever you do, and therefore you draw a consolation from it, and then you feel terribly disappointed, and in the end you say, all the rishis and prophets are bluffers, they bluffed unnecessarily, they never told me about anything about God. No. All words used in every scripture in the world to describe that state or state of perfection or God is the same words. As though each one looked over the shoulders of the others and copied. Same words are used. Omnipotent, omniscient, all-pervading, eternal, immutable, all love, all kindness, all fearless, deathless, birthless, undecaying. These words are common in all the scriptures. So only when a padri and a pandit and a mullah talks, they take lathi and eat each other. But after the scriptural masters, when they meet together, they talk the same language. Here are, in these 2 verses, 20 arrow marks. From the known world, words are borrowed to indicate that which is not known today. It is not a description of it, but it is only pointers to turn your mental attention towards God or towards this reality, the self, who is in you, not outside there above the clouds. But Swamiji, I can't turn my mind to God because I don't know what is God. What is God? God you don't know. And the poor teacher says that God cannot be described. If he cannot describe God and give me an idea, how can I turn my mind towards it? There is a method. Here are 20 arrow marks pointing. Every one of them apparently sounding as separate from the other, but all of them pointing to the same center. They are like perpendiculars upon the circumference of a circle. No two perpendiculars are the same, but all of them converge at one and the same point, the center of the circle, in the same way. Here are 20 different pointers. And what those 20 arrow marks are, we will reserve it for the evening.